South Korea's failure to keep pace with the rapid changes to industry and technology taking place today would be a huge setback for the nation's economic growth momentum. That's according to President Moon during a meeting today to discuss strategies on innovation-led growth. Our chief Blue House correspondent Moon Gan-young starts us off.
Innovation-driven growth, Industry 4.0, super smart society. Different countries call it by different names, but it basically boils down to one idea: how to best cope with the fourth industrial revolution facing the world today. As advanced economies churn out their own visions for the new digital world, South Korea's new Moon Jae-in administration from the get-go also placed innovation-led economic growth at the forefront of its policy goals. 6 months later, the president isn't happy about its progress.
4차 산업혁명의 급속한 기술 변화에 맞춰 세계 주요 국가들은 모두 혁신 중심의 경제 구조로 전환을 서두르고 있습니다. 우리도 그에 앞서가거나 적어도 발맞추어 나가지 못하면 새로운 성장 동력을 얻을 수 있는 기회를 잃게 될 것입니다.
Chairing the very first meeting of innovation-led growth strategy with his full cabinet as well as policymakers from the ruling party, President Moon urged speedy implementation of relevant projects for visible achievements.
혁신 성장을 위해서는 신산업, 신기술에 대한 규제 혁신이 필수입니다. 민간의 상상력을 낡은 규제와 관행이 발목을 잡아서는 안 될 것입니다.
The South Korean leader also re-established the roles of the public and private sectors in this innovation growth drive, stressing it should be the private sector who takes the lead, with the government playing the provider of support.
마지막으로 강조하고 싶은 것은 사람에 대한 투자입니다. 창의적 인재를 양성하고 인적 자본에 보다 많은 투자가 이루어질 수 있는 방향으로 정책을 추진해 주기 바랍니다.
President Moon closed his opening remarks with a reminder that the parliament's budget approval is absolutely vital for the smooth execution of key innovation-driven projects discussed at the meeting. His appeal comes as rival political parties remain at loggerheads over the Moon administration's 2018 budget bill, which has a deadline set for this Saturday. Moon Gan-young, Arirang News, The Blue House.